Hello and welcome everyone that is here now with us as we have a nice Saturday afternoon match. Here at PNW Pool Thing, another Who's the Dominant Beast?
We have a wonderful Saturday afternoon planned for you. Playing
Yep.
some 10 ball, and who do we got?
It's winter break too. We've got Juan, Honrado, and Kevin Vallala.
In a race to 12?
Race to 12.
Yes, the scoreboard nailed it. Ooh, only 2 points separating these guys, too?
Yeah.
This is going to be a good match.
All
Pound
right.
it. Let's get going. All right, we're going to lag today. It is going to be winter break. That is promising for some possible exciting swings.
Yeah.
What
Whoa.
is happening there?
Oh, it. Well, gotta go back to it. And
Oh.
you go like this. And blam.
Flip it. And reverse it.
Yeah, might as well check the other ones. Make sure nothing else is upside down. Yep, we're a go.
Okay. Star wipe,
I don't
star
know.
wipe, star
Yeah.
wipe.
I don't know why it sometimes flips the video.
Keep you on your toes.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Go, wow, this is what a bat feels like. Be kind of cool to have a big, like, albino fruit bat that just lived in the pool room, just hanging from the ceiling.
I love the
Big
bat
white
exhibit
bat.
at the zoo. Terrible stink, but always fun.
Yeah. Bats are really interesting creatures.
Okay. Mine's off bats. Into pool.
Into breaks.
Here we go. Kevin's breaking. He won the lag.
Was that dead center? It really
Looking
looks like it.
like it.
All right, so he hit it a little bit on the left side of the rack.
Oh, two goes down.
Two goes down. A look at the one.
Get that rack out of here. Boom.
All right, he's faced with a tester of an opening shot here. He's got some distance. The cue ball's somewhat close to the rail, especially if he wants to draw back, so he has a look at the 3 in between the 5 and the 7. So I hope he's warmed up. He might just go forward, too. That is an option.
Well, the nice thing
Just don't want to
about
hit the 5.
a middle of the day is you've had enough time to hopefully have a nice Saturday morning, eat a good breakfast. You haven't really done too much, like had to work or something. Oh, look how fortunate that ended up.
Yeah, you may have even gotten up and washed your car in your driveway.
No.
All right. Well, he's got a 2 rail around the 5 ball to hit the 1. He can go 1 rail behind to the right of the 8. Might have to manipulate the cue ball slightly. We'll see. That was a really interesting shot. Tried to really juice it out of that corner. Once again, I wonder if that would have been possible on a public table with stickier rails.
Well,
But the fact that Juan,
for the record, everyone, we had Dave McDowell himself here last night.
yeah, we did.
And he did all kinds of shots all over the table and said it plays beautifully.
Yes.
Just for in case
Yeah, I like
anyone
that. I like
cared
that
about
shot.
opinion.
That shot
do.
Juan just tried to do. That was pretty interesting way to go about it.
Oh, look how nice that.
Yeah, really did a great
Turned
job of
out.
getting down here on the short side. Let's see how he just told us where he's trying to go. So I'm really curious how he's going to do it. Is he going to punch it with outside and come out of this bottom corner? He went forward with it.
Okay. You gonna try that combo?
Yeah. Those
like-
shots are...
I like how close it is. I hate how little angle there is.
No. Decided to play with a smart shot. Don't know if he ended up... Does look like from this angle he's somewhat blocked, right?
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah.
I don't hate that though.
Yeah, there's things he can hide behind now, though. He can shoot the 5 up towards the 7 and hide behind the 9 pretty easily. Just like this. But
Just
the problem
like
is
that.
if you hit it too hard,
Oh, hello.
hit it way much too hard.
That was a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful idea. But yeah, it's shots are always much more delicate than and require practice.
Well, I mean, these guys are both over 500, which means they're
Oh,
no
we had a hand
slouches.
flip. We had a hand flip. Juan did a hand flip. I can already tell Juan's got a really elegant game. Like, that was just unfortunate, got that roll, but he got over there really nicely. Like, I get the feeling Juan has a really refined sense of spin.
Oh, just missed it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's ball in hand.
So you had asked them if they had played on stream. Had either one of them?
Juan has inadvertently, when playing in a tournament at Legends before.
Okay.
Kevin has not.
Okay.
So we'll see if the nerves get to him or if they can just put all of that aside.
Mm-hmm.
Time will tell.
Well, at ratings as close as theirs are, it's quite often a story of who gets warmed up first. But they are playing a race to 12, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw, a momentum swing here and there.
Well, and these guys are not strangers to each other. They both play out of the Fortune Star.
So I will tell you that when Kevin messaged me about this match,
Yeah.
he said, "Oh, we're both 508." At the time, when I did the graphic for the event, they had both gone up. Kevin by a point and Juan by 3. So I'm kind of curious to see, did Juan's go up more because maybe his robustness is lower, so it's more plastic.
Yeah, maybe.
So let's find out what those are.
Yeah, well, again, they both talked about the great tournaments out of the Fortune Star, which
Right.
we've played in before
Yeah.
and had a great time.
Mm-hmm. I think that camera.
Just froze, maybe.
It sure did.
Oh, boy. That's going
Let's
to be
go
terrible.
back here.
Oh, that was nice. All right, Juan takes that first game.
Very nice. Okay. Side view camera has been woken up. Okay, so Juan
It's all
Honrado.
tuckered out from last night.
Juan Honrado has a robustness of 1,771.
Okay, well, that's not nothing.
No, definitely not. And now we got Kevin. His is 3,100.
Okay.
So just under twice as many games in the system. So, yeah, I would say that Juan's rating is a little bit more plastic. So, a little bit more malleable.
It's a beautiful day here at P&W Pool Thing.
It sure is. Lots of great natural lighting.
Doesn't look like a great day in Big Bear Valley, though.
Right.
We'll check in on that a little later.
Fortunately, the Eagles have most of their adult feathers now, so they're not going to get too cold. Okay. Got a little bit of a clustering.
Did he hit that straight on?
I think so.
Okay. You can see the one at 2.
I'll be curious. He might play a defensive maneuver. Not at all.
Nope.
Just straight went for it. So we'll see if he can get at it past the 4.
Call the 3.
Yeah, exactly. Good eye. Oof.
Oh,
Almost
nice
made
try.
it too.
Well, I like what he did there.
Mm-hmm.
Because had he made it, great shape.
Yep.
Miss it.
Great shape.
Yep. And good speed. Nowhere near a pocket. Oh.
Ooh, nice. I think that
Also,
five
good
got involved.
response.
Mm-hmm. I like a nice defensive battle.
Yeah, me too. Although, I might still call the 3 here.
Yeah, do you think it'll do that?
Yeah.
He probably did call that then.
Perfect.
And, yeah, he managed to get down here for a really great look at it.
Good speed.
Yeah, doesn't Juan seem he's like just really comfortable? I mean, I know he's 100% from the Philippines, so
Well, and he got here early.
yeah. But if that's where he first started playing, you can see a lot of that in his style, I think. His favorite players: Lee Van Corteza, AJ Manis, Earl, and also Efren. That says a lot that Earl is up there with all of them. Yeah, Earl's a legend. And quite the character.
Mm-hmm. Always entertaining. You know, one of my
I've never
favorite
had a
things-
boring interaction with Earl.
One of my favorite things about watching Earl is his poker face is not the best. And I enjoy people that make faces.
Yeah, I do too. Oh, that was unfortunate. He was trying to swing around that 8 and just ran right into it. Just going to play a real thin cut on the 8 and go 2 rails and hide behind the 9-10. I think that's what he might be trying. Yep. I think he's overhit it to totally hook him, but did leave him a tough shot.
Yeah, because even if you make this, you got to get past that 10 to get something on that 9.
Well, I think
and miss that pocket.
the main issue is by making the 8, it's going to be hard to not run into either one of the balls. You know, and running into them introduces chaos, but
No.
I think this is manageable.
He might have got away with it.
All right, let's see what his face looks like while he shoots this. Oh, nice straight stroke. Stayed down on it.
Give me the other angle. Nope. Keep going.
Oh, I have to do that. Got it.
All right. Kevin answers back. Kevin only started playing pool about 5 years ago. Oh, what is happening here?
Oh, a deer's monkeying around.
What? Going bananas. Like grandpa on a cruise.
Yep. Oh, and look at those eagles. Eating a fish in a snowstorm.
Yep. Snowing in Big Bear?
I mean, it is up in the mountains.
Yeah, okay.
There's a ski resort up there. In fact, yeah, when I worked at the ski resort, we got one of our biggest snowstorms of the entire winter the day after the resort closed on April 20th.
And catch the eagle lift to the top. Wouldn't that be fun?
Right. Okay, did a good job with his break. Held the cue ball. The 3 and the 10 have tied up, so we're going to see a little bit of pool playing here.
Yeah. Ooh,
And the 2 is in a funky spot.
totally.
All right. Going to see some adventurous
Yeah. If he could
shooting
just
to like
travel
get at
all the way
stuff.
past the 6. Maybe hit that 3 on the way. Oh, it looks good.
Looks real nice.
Ooh. Maybe not so nice now. Just like,
All right.
I
He's
think-
gotten down on it, so he's got a plan. Okay.
oh, just use a little too much English.
Yeah,
That was tough.
this is no picnic for Juan, though.
No.
You know, what are you going to do? You're going to go forward, and it's going to be difficult for Juan to get
Yeah.
real good shape. But just took a swing at it, and kind of put it in a place where now it's up to Kevin to do something interesting. That was a pretty good shot, really.
Yeah, that ended up in a pretty.
It seemed as though he was like pretty casual about that shot, but it also seems like it did exactly what he wanted to.
So it makes you wonder,
Yeah.
was that a good roll or did he plan it all along? Oh, got a rattle.
I saw a little bit of head movement on that shot. Kind of getting up in the middle of the shot a bit.
Well. Oh, is he going to get a breakout? Little bump. Okay.
Yeah, now, does he have just a hair past the 10? I think he does. I don't think it's the situation where he's going to make the 6 or anything, but hitting the 3, bring your cue ball over by the 4. The 3 isn't really going to move too much from there. Yeah, in fact, it stayed right there. Ooh.
Ooh.
Is he putting a ton of inside on it? It sure looks like it.
That worked out great.
Mm-hmm.
5 ball.
I want to see, does it kind of look like when he goes to address the ball, he kind of like turns his cue sometimes? Yeah, because there's a lot of complexity to his stroke. So, yeah, he likes to spin the ball a lot. Smart shot. I like it.
Yep, that was nice. Okay. We going down and back up?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably roll at it.
Oh,
If he can get behind it. I don't know. It looks like
that looks
that's pretty. That's
tough to get to without getting that back of the 9 before your 5.
and what's the result going to be? It's not worth the attempt. I don't think. I think you kick at it from. Yeah,
Yeah.
go at it like this. Hit it like pretty slow because you might be able to get the cue ball in the 5 on the other side of the 9. You know. Ooh, see, some good things can happen. So.
Yeah.
I think Juan's probably going to try and get that 5 down here by the 6. No, going to just do something real simple like that.
Okay. Well, this time you can at least see it.
Mm-hmm. He's calling the 5 over there.
Okay.
That would be a beautiful shot. I'm trying to see how he's going to manage his cue ball.
And he nails
Wow.
it.
Okay. Didn't get a good roll on that.
And
But,
in the drink.
mm-hmm. That's unfortunate because that was a nice
I know. That was a cool shot. I think without the scratch, we would have given him a wizard chip for that one.
Well, his position on the 6 was always going to be tough.
Right.
So
Well,
it was like
keep trying it.
It was at least a wizard fart.
Oh, boy.
All right. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think when he does use some spin, he kind of steers the cue a little bit. Let's see. Be interesting to keep watching for that throughout the match, especially when he wants to use a lot of spin. Yeah, he's got some pretty complex cue movements going on. But I bet when he's feeling really good, it's real fascinating to see. So,
Okay, don't scratch here. And you got to double that corner and get out of there. I mean, this is
I think I would stun to the short rail rather than try 2 rails. Yeah, I think that's a much better way to go about it.
Yeah, much better. Better than my plan.
Because, yeah, you go into that corner and it just comes up a little short and catches that short rail point and it just dies. Yep. Pretty risky thing to try. But he was smart. Nice out.
Well, you know me. I like living on the edge.
Living in the fridge.
Oh, are you?
You remember?
Are you trying to tell me I need to lose some weight?
No. You remember that Weird Al song?
Yeah, of course I remember.
Okay.
Like, yeah. I was a kid in the 90s. I remember Weird Al. And he's still rocking it.
Yep, he is. Yeah, he's a fascinating character.
And that hair. Hair, like, game, respect, game, Weird Al.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's take a look at this break. Yep, straight from the center. It's still going to his left.
Okay.
Okay, but he's got a ball down, and I believe a look at the 1.
Yep, looks good.
Mm-hmm. Getting on the 2. The 6 presents a little bit of a challenge, so just can't, go too much below center on the ball. just cut it down there into the pocket. Missed the 6.
Nice shot.
Went forward a little bit much.
Ooh. Now that's turned into a bank shot. Yep.
Yep, he's calling it. Yeah, there's a pretty good chance he could also get some shape on the 4 from this bank too. So
Yeah, I see that.
some positive outcomes here if he makes it. Ooh, very close.
Ooh, real nice try.
And the 7's in the game now.
Yep. Ooh, chalk snatch.
Chalk snatch.
Yep.
Grabbed it with authority.
Yep.
All right. I think is he trying to twist this around to 7? Yeah, he's kind of jacking up a little bit. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he hits the ball really well.
Don't.
It's interesting. I like it. Okay, so he's going to bank this behind the 5. It's a little wide. How's it going to end up for him? Oh, there's a squirrel.
Don't be distracted by the squirrel, Jesse. Yeah, they make that joke about dogs. Squirrel. But that is Jesse's reality.
Oh, yeah.
He twisted too much.
Yep, sure did. Yeah, he kind of steered the ball on that one, and it added either a bunch of swerve or a bunch of deflection.
Mm-hmm. That was nice.
Yeah, he hit that with a bunch of inside, and it deflected and hit that other ball. That's what it looked like to me. I think he's hitting center ball exceptionally well, but loves to use extreme spin. So far, it seems to be getting him in a little bit of trouble.
Well, let's see if.
Oh, there we go. He rolled forward on that really nice.
Yeah, I bet it's
Now,
awesome when he's on.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
he'll find it.
Yep. He's got a little bit of a
Yeah.
connect the dots here.
Lots of games to play.
Yeah, we sure do. Okay, so he rolled forward a little bit too far. I don't know if he was trying to play that in the side or the corner.
It's okay. I don't hate
Probably
this
the
shot
corner. Well, he's got to kind of cut it backwards into this lower right corner.
Yeah, let's just bottom left.
Well, let's see here. Yeah, these can be a little tricky.
These are
especially
these killer shots that if you got your aim has to be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hand flip. I caught it. That's why I like this new camera. We catch those.
Good eye, good eye.
Okay, let's see here. He's going to use a lot of spin.
Okay. Kevin's got a good look here.
Okay, I don't think that's going to
It's
be
still
too
okay.
terrible for him, you know.
Yeah,
But
just nice and easy. Don't get crazy with it.
yeah, like you can draw too much or spin too much.
Or
All right.
do something totally different than what I was thinking.
Well, a lot of times there's a temptation to hit that shot with like a bunch of bottom outside and draw 2 rails kind of, but you could have gotten, you know.
I would have just
interfered with the 10
Like
or
one click above center,
just gone forward a little bit.
gone forward just a little bit.
That's probably the smart way to do it.
Oh, but he got there, so, don't listen to me. You do you.
Yep. Yeah, not too difficult of an out here. The big key is if you get it closer to the 10 ball on the correct line, all the better. If he can get to right where he's breaking from, right in the dead center on that on the line, that'd be ideal. Pretty close. Okay, it's still manageable. But we'll see. He could possibly feel more comfortable at the bank.
The bank looks like super straight on.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, it's just a matter of hit it hard enough that it shortens up a hair. Yep. Yep, he looked at it and said, nope.
It looks pretty wired.
Yep.
A natural bank. And it was. Okay.
3-1. Yeah, so, well, it looks like the snow is no longer blowing so hard, which is nice.
Yeah, and it looks like the chicks are alone.
I wonder if after they leave the nest, if they'll be friends for a while. Like they'll go help each other find food.
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Well, I know how this works. He breaks from the center. The cue ball is going to go to our right. If he breaks like he has been breaking. Yep. He's been having that go off to the right a bit.
Oh.
Yeah, which he's right-handed.
Didn't get one that time, though.
No. He's right-handed, so it's easy to come across the face of the ball a little bit and cause it to do that.
Oh, that one ball is sitting tough.
Yeah, it is. He might be trying to get the cue ball over here behind the 8-7. Just like a little thin hit. Oh, he went inside. Well, that's not too terrible.
Well, it can't go past the 4, and it doesn't have an easy path to make the 4.
Well, yeah. You can probably bank the 1 and
nail the 4.
and nail the 4, but
yep, I like that.
You got to control where the 1 is going.
This has to be like not a million miles an hour.
Yeah, but you also got to control your cue ball. So, the
Boom.
carom. That's a smart way
Yeah,
to do it.
that's what I thought. That's what we were talking about.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit the 1 into
What?
the rail.
No, yeah, but the 1 would eventually bank. That's what I thought.
Right.
Oh, Kevin, I'm with you. That's exactly what I thought was happening. Oh, does that count as a hand flip?
I don't know.
I'm counting it.
Okay.
Okay. We got a 3-10 combo in our future.
Yeah, they are playing early 10s as long as you call it.
And why would you not go for this?
Yeah, definitely go for it. But he's got enough angle. He might be doing a carom instead of a combo.
It looks like he's going for the carom.
Yeah, I think it's easier to have a two-way shot, I think, with the carom.
Was that a doubting yourself a little bit?
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, that was great. Nice out. Cool shot. 2 caroms to win the game.
Yeah, so these guys have played each other quite a bit. They've played on a same team and been around each other. So Yeah, now they're going to play each other under pressure that they haven't had against each other before.
Mm-hmm.
So far. Yeah, I mean, their scores suggest that we're going to see a hill-hill match.
And you said that Kevin had over 3,000 games?
Yes, yeah,
Wow.
3,100 to
Yeah,
117.
3,100 in like less than 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's really going after it.
Yeah.
He told us a story of walking into the Fortune Star one night and feeling like, yeah, I could play some pool. And somebody was like, hey, you want to join this league? And it turned out to be a BCA league. And he's really just fallen in love with the sport. So I thought that was pretty cool. Great job, whatever league operator that was.
Okay, so he's only been playing for 5 years
And his logged 3,100 games.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying is he's really gone after it.
Yeah, that's 600 games a year.
But he plays in a lot of tournaments too.
Over 10 games a week.
Like just local tournaments.
Right. All right. I think that's going to work out for him. All right. I'll probably just shoot this like he's trying to bank it in the corner and then just aim a little wider than that. So go at this 2 rails. He spun that a lot.
Oh, and just missed it.
Yeah, so he was going 1 rail at it. I wonder if he's just trying to straight up make it. It's a bold move.
Yeah, Juan seems to have some pretty bold moves.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying watching him spin around the table. He has
Right.
an elegant way about him.
Oh, are we about to see a 310 back?
Ooh, he's looking at it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
or do you
boy.
shoot the 3 off the 5 and you got great shape for the 4? I mean, the 6-9, yeah, he went with that, which is just fine. But
Yeah,
the
probably
6,
the smarter move.
yeah, the 6-9 is a little problematic, but the 6 goes in this bottom side pocket, so. And he doesn't have a hard time getting there as long as the cue ball stays somewhere near where the 4 is now for the shot on the 5.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay, did he roll too far forward? He might be able to follow this with some inside, if so, but he's got to get to the right of the 4. Okay, or the 6, I mean.
Oh, I was going to say, well, right of the 4 is on the ground?
he's got to go down there and try and crawl into the ball shelf.
This will be a very good shot if he can pull it off.
Oh, that was real elegant,
And it
wasn't
was great. That was a great shot.
Yeah, maybe he's a little fired up after having that early 10 on that last rack.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like, well, that rack feels stolen from me.
Right. Like, I want that 2-point lead.
Mm-hmm. All right. He's got to move the cue ball a little bit here to get over there on the left-hand side of the 9. Okay. I don't mind when a player points or circles or whatever with their cue on the table because, all right, he tried to get there with spin and just didn't put enough on it. So we got kind of a hand tornado. Was that what that was?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe he's trying to use the force to swirl it over a little bit more.
Right. Oh, well, let's see. Good news is he can back cut this bank into the top side, right? And hit it fairly firm and still get shape on the 10.
Oh.
Oh, okay, didn't get either.
Well, what he did do is leave a lot of blue on a fairly straight shot.
Well, Juan hits center ball really well, so And that's all he has to do here. Yep.
Oh boy. We have a tied up game, and
Oh.
we do.
Well, being that this is the middle of a day on a Saturday, if it does go hill and we make the room all red, it's not going to be as dramatic, all demon room, because, there's sunlight out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we get to see Juan's break now.
Cool. Let's zoom out just a little bit.
Okay, he puts it back over here and breaks off the rail. Okay. He's almost there, so he's got a big distance between his hand and the cue ball. So he's getting
look at that break.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of power into it. He did a hand flip because he's like, I don't have a shot on this next ball. And that is true. Made a bunch, but...
Yeah.
Oh, you made the 10, too. And it gets spotted up in front of the 2.
Brutal.
Table drama.
What have you done to yourself? Just shoot yourself in the foot. After.
It's going to roll
yeah,
out and just tap it over there.
That's okay.
Pretty good rollout, but he's got a pretty big opportunity to play a decent save here. Just hit the 2 ball, roll the cue ball into the rail, have the 2 ball go up near the 6, hide behind the 9-10. Okay, that's not too bad either, but he has left a bank, and the 3 ball makes that side pocket play a little bit bigger.
Yeah, he's got a helper ball.
Yeah. All right, this is a good view to check out what his cue ball does, because let's see how much side spin he puts on this ball and how he uses his cue to do that.
Oh, he went safety.
It was kind of like he did a little bit of inside spin.
Ooh, do you think you can split these? Is that threading the needle?
Ooh, we'll find out.
It's tempting. That is
tempting. I think the cue ball fits between those.
I think it does too. Oh, Kevin thinks it does too.
Yep. Maybe he can make the ball. He sure can.
Nice
That's
shot.
Fun. And he got shape on the 3. I think it goes into the side.
I'm giving him.
It sure does. So he can really hit this thin, get his cue ball there by the 6. Or on that path, and he's done so perfectly. He's even got a pretty good angle to hit the short rail and twist it over to get on the 6, or just stun backwards a bit.
Yeah. After a starting shot like that, you've got to run this rack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, get sucked in there.
Right.
Oh.
Well, that's a little unfortunate.
Yep.
Ooh, he really spun that back out of there.
Danger, danger.
Yep. See how hot you hit that real soft and just let the spin do a lot of the work. Okay, 10 got out of the way just in time. Okay, let's see. Worked out for him.
Yeah, back to what you were saying about his elegant play. Really, it's very graceful.
It's really spinny.
And yeah, he lets the spin do a lot of the work. All right, Juan goes up.
Mm-hmm.
Juan.
TJ in the chat.
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
yeah,
everybody
hey,
out there. Happy Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. We were told we need to say that more often, but we're not going to be obnoxious about it.
yeah, I wonder how many times per hour they recommend that.
I don't know.
And who is they?
We got a minor lesson from Raphael last night about social media,
Oh, yeah.
and he will know. I mean, he's got a TikTok with like 100,000 followers or something.
Man, that's as much as a medium-sized city.
We don't TikTok at all.
He's got a medium-sized city paying attention to what he's up to.
Right. Okay. Here comes that big break.
Ooh, some dramatic action.
Where are we going?
Cue ball was headed for that lower corner, and then it got kicked away from it.
Ooh. And one goes down, and that's your look at the two.
Yep. He's got a real party on his hands.
A real push-out party.
Right. He's going to just roll it up over here.
He's having a baby.
Yep.
Sorry. That was the only push-out party I can remember.
Yeah, unfortunately, he couldn't really push out. Like, a lot of times in a push out, you use distance as your friend. He couldn't do that there because it would have just left a shot for the two in the corner.
Oh, man. That was
What up,
unfortunate. There were so many things to hide behind, and it just got stuck by that four. Almost got there.
Ed? Ooh, nice job of hiding.
Okay, are you going to jump this?
I probably would. You know, I guess the toughest part about it is not over jumping it. You just got to jump it just enough, you know.
Well, we don't know if they jump.
Right?
Kevin says, no, I kick. It's
Okay.
totally makeable.
Let's see. How does Juan handle this shot?
Right, but making it and
There's
getting
Juan.
back on the three.
Ooh, looks like we got some severe inside spin. Let's see.
Oh.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, that one got away from him a little bit.
Yep. Had to hit it just a hair thinner so the three didn't roll as much. Let's see here. Yeah, you got to be careful. Don't try and pull it back too much at all because you could get behind the five. I like that. Instead of worrying about the five, just twist it a bit and roll into it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really nice way to deal
Give
with
a
that.
little hip check. Boom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hard to worry about getting stuck behind it when you just plan on hitting it. It's looking real good here.
Got around that six just fine.
All right. You want to roll, get
And
enough.
the cue ball, yeah, if he puts just a little bit of spin on this and a little bit of travel.
Yeah, undershooting this can lead you with some things because,
That's exactly. Use that rail.
well,
But-
the three rail going forward off this, it's kind of a little too flat for that.
And the
angle putting inside and going forward is a little tricky too. So this is kind of a funky angle for the shot.
Yeah.
Can force it a little bit. Yeah, so you treat that like a half table shot rather than a full table shot. Fortunately, he's got
He got
rolled
that.
out enough that he's got something to shoot at.
Yeah, it keeps doing something more creative and different than I keep seeing.
Oof.
Oh.
I think that's makeable for Juan. We had another hand flip.
Very expressive players. I like it.
Yeah. We're 6 hand flips deep in this match.
We're almost at one a game.
Juan's got a lot of head movement on the shot. Kind of lifts his head up before he does his final shot.
He's got a lot of cue ball movement. Just using all
Yeah.
that open
Let's
space.
see here. No, that doesn't. We'll see him lift his head. See? See his head go up?
I did see his chin move.
Lifts his head up as he's shooting the ball. Didn't on that one, but that was just a little tap.
Okay.
One goes up.
Seriously, I'm not sure what you've done today with this. It's
Yeah, what kind of vibe do you feel like that deer? I think it's like a professor on vacation.
I just wonder if you are maybe on the spectrum. I'm not sure what's happening.
All right, break it over here again. Got a lot of action. Made the 3.
Okay, where's that one? You can
Yeah.
see it.
I definitely don't think that Juan's break in 10 ball is. There's not much more to it than hit the rack real hard and make a ball. You know, where a lot of 10 ball is about controlling the break a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, in any sense, feel that there's any sort of deliberate outcome that Juan is going for other than just make
Okay.
a ball.
Strokes this. Call the 9. Let's
Yep.
go.
Well,
Oh, caught the nip. Caught the other nip. Yeah, that's
yeah. Can miss the 9 or hit the 9 and still get a shot on the 2, I think. If he's going forward, that is.
oh, that 8
Ooh.
couldn't help. That 2 situation. Looked like it might give it a good bump. That was a nice try. Okay, right back to what I said last time. Call that 9.
Mm-hmm.
Now play at pocket speed, so you maybe just hit the rail and bounce off and leave it in the pocket.
That's going to be really difficult. I think you got to play to have the 2 ball, make the 9, and get out of there.
Or that shit. Spots up. Call the 9. Now, this one I think you can get in.
I think he's going to bank the 2 at the 9.
I think that's makeable.
Yep. Yeah, I'm noticing Juan's pre-shot routine has like a couple little strokes and then a couple faster ones. Like that. And then he's definitely got a routine. But part of that routine is you can tell the shot he's going to actually shoot when he lifts his head and turns it a little bit. Kind of like, you know, when you're playing Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, each of the characters, they have their little signature thing that tells you when they're going to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just barely missed it.
Unfortunate. That was so close.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people.
It's a tough shot, too, because you got to use outside English on that. But that can also pull your cue ball slightly off the line. And since you have to hit those at 90 degrees, that is a tricky shot.
Yeah, see, he tried to draw that back, but it didn't go because he lifted up on the shot. Okay, got it.
Mm,
Nice position.
yep.
Um,
Yep.
I don't know. It's going to be getting on the 6 is going to be interesting. Going outside makes the shot harder to make. Yeah. So you can see he tried to put a lot of outside spin on it to swing it around.
Okay. And Kevin gets to take that same shot again. This time off the rail. Flip it and reverse it. I saw the kids at Coachella watching Missy Elliott, and nobody's dancing, and
Oh, really?
I'm like,
Man. Times have changed.
like
Okay.
I would have been out there with stank face and booty dropping.
He's going to hide behind the 6. Oh. Nope. I'm just trying to lay it up on the rail.
Okay, well, this is an interesting shot because you're gonna have to do something, right? And you have an opportunity to move that 7. Or
Oh.
oh,
Okay. Let's see how Juan gets on the 6. Now he's got to be in his mind remembering that last shot where it was real similar to this, and he was trying to draw it back to the short rail, and it just died. Yep. He's killing his backspin by coming up on the shot.
Juan needs a friend. Like,
But he's still playing well enough that the score is 5-3 in his favor, you know?
oh yeah. Okay.
Must not have been frozen.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna have a little softy battle.
Oh, see, he was trying to super thin it. I think he should have. I think he should have thinned it and shot down towards the lower
That's what
right.
that's what
'Cause
I
then
was
he could
thinking.
then he could play it off the rail and hide behind the 7 without moving the 6 too much.
Okay. And this is no easy shot here either.
Well, if he's got an extension, I think he can reach over and just tap it in, and then he's got automatic shape on the
I
7.
know I'm short, so I'm like, oh, I hate this shot. You're over a ball. You're down the rail. You have to stretch the length of the table. Oh, I would definitely be using a bridge for this.
Yeah, I mean, even
But
though
I'm
you got to
also
go
short.
over the 7.
Oh, is he getting a bridge?
Yep.
Yep.
He brought like one of those brass-headed snooker bridges.
I like those extendo bridges.
Extendo bridges.
Yeah, remember that cool rock and roll grandma we met at the coast?
Oh yeah, go gadget bridge. Got some Ed Winter up in the chat. Hey Ed, you guys having the 9 ball tonight?
Sorry, I was a little distracted. My daughter just sent me a picture of her new rock and roll shag mullet cut.
Ooh, it looks nice.
It looks cute.
Yep, she looks happy about it in the photo.
She's 22. She's,
That's the age for good haircuts, I'll tell you
just
what.
being wild and doing whatever with your hair.
Getting adventurous with it.
Exactly. Figuring out who
Yeah.
you are, trying new things.
Yeah.
I
Well, yeah,
certainly
look at that
had
nice extendo
many different
bridge.
hair colors through my early 20s. And so,
It's like a magic techno wand.
yeah. I'm hypnotized by that butt.
He's got an extension. He's performing surgery on the 6 ball from a distance.
Operation.
Yep.
Oh, he
Oh,
touched it.
he moved the 7.
Like operation.
Right.
He got the side.
Yep. Should have like a bug zapper in the grip. If you screw it up, you get zapped.
No, it just makes that scary noise. When you're feeling the pressure when you're playing operation. Getting that GD wishbone. Okay. This is all the way down off the rail. Nice shot.
Yep, got it.
This is the shot that I was told you should always do in your warm-ups.
Yep. Man, he hit the outside of the cue ball on that one, but he hit it pretty good. All right, Juan goes up to 6.
All right. Halfway there. But we're playing winter break, so there can be momentum swings at any time. You know, something to be said about.
Yeah, what are they listening to? Some country ass shit.
Like some country rock.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's just
It's taking me right back to LeGrand. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not hating everything that I'm hearing out of there.
I know it's just the first time I've heard it like in these walls.
Yeah, we don't listen to a lot of country. That's what I'm saying is I don't know. Like
I'm not against
I lived
it.
in some small towns in my younger years
Oh yeah, no, I grew up in
where there only
land.
is country. That is it. That's the only music there is. That and AC/DC. Everybody loves AC/DC, I guess.
It's true.
Okay, yes, the 9-ball tournament is on.
Awesome.
And good luck in Vegas, Ed.
Robert Niemeyer. He's been over here, right?
Yep.
That's what I figured.
And, yeah, Dave said he was leaving for Vegas in 2 days. Dave McDowell last night.
Oh. It's a little coalition.
A lot of people getting ready for Vegas.
Coalition of Pacific Northwest beasts going down to represent. I love it. Okay. What's he going to do here?
I'm going to have to agree, TJ. That album is amazing.
Oh, is he going to bank this and hold it for the 2? Yeah, he's hitting it with a little bit inside spin. Nice and gracefully.
Oh,
Oof.
hung it up.
Yep.
Which makes it really easy to get on this 2 now.
It makes it almost automatic.
Don't curse him.
Right.
3 looks good.
The 3 looks really nice.
To the 4. 4 to the 5.
5 to the 6. He could take the 5 off the 10.
Or into
Down
the 10.
here. Yeah, and then he can, that way, if he takes the 5 off of the 10 and does a stop shot on the 5, then he's got his lead for the 6. So you want to shoot the 4 into the upper right corner and roll forward.
Looking strong.
So he's probably looking at that right now because you stop it dead on the 5, you have position for the 6. And then you make the 6 and roll out and shoot. Now you will have hit the 10 in at that point, but I was thinking, 7-10 combo. No.
Well,
He could make the 5 past the 10 without moving the 10.
that's going to be really tight.
I think it's doable, though.
I mean,
And then you leave the 10 there for the 7-10
we need
combo.
a camera on that side to see the angle. Cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
There's more cameras inside the pool room than there
Okay.
is around the house. Just kidding.
No, let's.
How many
All
cameras
right.
do
He's
we
going to
have?
be drifting to the right here. So,
Okay.
Yeah, he moved the 10.
Pops it out.
And don't think he got shape for the 6. He might be able to hit it. Looks like he's aiming right at it. Yeah, he could hit it. Off the 10, and we got an
Did he
option.
call it in the side?
No.
Damn it. Because, hot damn.
All right.
That would have been really amazing. Oh. Okay. Leaving him a bank. We've seen Kevin make more than his fair share of banks. Sorry, that was me.
Mm-hmm.
Making weird noises.
Oh, there we go. Great bank shot. Let's see him do it. See him do something similar. I don't know if he'll go for the bank here. But maybe just because he's thinking, well, if I bank it in, I can just stop the cue ball there.
Nice
Nope,
shot.
nope,
Don't
slow.
scratch. Don't scratch. Oh.
Bummer. Yeah. The shots are tricky because you got to
I
come
know,
back and forth.
Kevin,
He was
you get
doing-
like
Yep.
right there.
Mhm.
You gotta maybe take a player break because, or just don't get in your head about it because you're getting so close.
Mhm.
Just gotta wrap it up. Uh-oh. Bang it back at you?
No,
Cut it in the side.
Probably just cut it in the side, I think. Yep.
All right.
Oh, look. Those
Ah.
people.
It's us. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah, happy Saturday.
Okay, on to game 11.
Okay, let's check out this look. So he's breaking from back there in the corner. Long bridge length. Yeah, that's kind of like an old school big table 9-ball break. But this time he's got to look at the 1 to
Yeah.
nick the 2-ball.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Just got to hold it kind of down there in the left-hand third of the table for that 1-ball. Or 3-ball, I mean. Looks like he's giving it some elevation. Does that mean he has to twist it somewhat?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. All right. Well, this is going to work out. Found some cover behind the 9-ball.
Yeah.
And Kevin's going to have a one-rail kick. But however, this is a small ball at this angle.
Yeah.
It's kind of at the middle of the table, so.
Okay, well, let's get to know Kevin real quick. He lives in, he's from the Clackamas area, but we were talking, and he's actually from the Federal Way area up in Washington. He wants to give a shout out to his grandkids in Covington, Washington, up north. And my family is also from a similar area, so we had some chats about the South Seattle area.
Look at
We
this.
talked about ox billiards and
Look at this interesting situation.
some other favorite pool halls up north.
All right. This is a tricky shot. If he can't go in between the 10-8,
What? He's gonna go for that?
I think he's going to move something and tie something up.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, yeah, there was really no getting at that.
No. No, there sure wasn't.
I think he could have done like a Mass A 2 railer, but really, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, there's a big target in the middle of the table he's going for look at this 4.
Yep.
And,
Nice bank.
Just slightly overrolled it, but I think he's still got the edge.
Yeah, I think so too.
Ooh,
Ooh.
it's a little close. So I think he's called the cross bank.
Yep.
Yeah, not a bad decision. Some
Got a
good things
roll
can happen.
behind that 8.
All right. Couple little delicate strokes, a couple fast ones. Oh,
No, you got it.
truncated his pre-shot routine that time. Ooh, it's tricky to get on this 5 here. But look how well he did it. Powerful stun shot to get back up on the side of the table. Just rolled a little too far. That worked out really well. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That makes shape on the 7 almost automatic. The question is just, what kind of angle do you leave with the 7 to make it easier to get on the 8?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty flat. I think you can kind of punch it against the rail and get back out.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can look at that. He did his routine.
What a nice roll, though.
Right, it really was. But yeah, right when he's about to hit the ball, he lifts his head and leans it to the left. Just about on every shot.
Put that man in a neck brace. Oh.
Yeah, it's the best way to get at it. You got a better chance of making it. I just came at it a little sharp and made Juan's life a little easier.
Yeah, sure did. Okay, Kevin, I'm really going to recommend a player break.
Yep.
You got to refocus your energies.
Yeah, but when you're in this position, and I only know because it happened to me when I was playing Doug Wu, should have taken a player break and didn't because I was just so locked into the match because I was like, I'm down. I just want to get through this little funk I was going through, and so I understand. Eagle babies.
Still
soon
alone.
to be murderous sky chickens. Death from above.
They're freaking dinosaurs. Who are we talking to? Was it... I can't remember. Someone who's been over in the last week that was out fishing and a bald eagle landed really close to them and they were like...
Oh.
It was a dude. Who was it?
Well, that was a good break. That time he popped the cue ball up and it stayed in the center of the table. So, yeah, the one ball is the one that went down, but look at that nice spread. Good look at the next ball. That was different than all of his previous breaks. Probably just going to look for cover by the 7, perhaps,
Yeah.
and let the cue ball, yeah. But why not call the carom?
Why not?
Yeah, off the 2.
I mean, it's where your cue ball is heading anyway
Yeah,
on this safety.
yeah, and there's plenty of traffic going on, so. Oh, he went for the combo and
And
almost
almost got
made
it.
Wow.
Okay, psyched me out.
Yeah, for real.
I was not expecting that.
No.
I thought we were going for the carom since he's demonstrated his
Well, that was an easy
carom ability so well.
Yeah, it seemed like a two-way shot also.
Yeah.
A 2 ball could have come over here and hidden behind the 7 or hit the 6 or any number of things. But wow, all right. So let's see. Is he kind of hidden by this 5? Might be.
Yeah.
So, or maybe not. Oh, yep. Just decided I'm just going to make the 5. That was interesting.
Okay.
And it looks as though he's going to take this all the way up. Now watch for the double hit with your Q-tip.
Yeah, that's real close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, I like that a little. Give it a little bit more distance. Ooh. Very close.
Okay, Kevin, shake it off.
Yeah.
Let's get back into it.
When I was in college, if somebody, took a flyer at a money ball like that, we'd all be like, oh, he's a fisherman.
Oh.
He's fishing. How's your fishing expedition?
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, it looks real nice and got a little love from the inside of that nib.
Yep.
Okay, getting on this 4 is going to be interesting. Probably the best way is just to draw straight back.
Oh,
Alright.
not quite enough.
Not quite enough. A little bit more follow through.
Didn't quite get.
Ooh, that was a hand flip.
Didn't quite get there. Okay, fires that one in.
Oh, man. Yeah, he put some boogers on that. I was trying to spin up here, get underneath the 10-6 and break it up or hit it. Trying some spinny stuff. But you still got to look at the 6. Oof. How well did that work out for him?
Very.
On a scale of great to very.
Couldn't ask for better. Oh, nice try.
Yeah,
nice try.
nice solid kick.
Yep.
All right. Let's see Juan shoot this shot. Got the slow initial strokes, then a quick one, then a little hesitation, and then a head lift and lean to the left. Okay, shot that one a little quicker than normal. But yeah, he's definitely got a pattern. But even so, taking apart a rack just fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 9 ball's in nobody's favorite area.
Yep, that's
It's even tough to do the long table bank because it bouncing off that part of the cushion, the cushion isn't, because it's right on the corner like that, it behaves slightly differently. So there's a little bit of unpredictability there. And it looks like it goes just fine. It's just got to be hit perfectly. And you can drift out just a little bit, but fortunately you don't really have to work the cue ball too much.
yep, and he drills it. Oh, Kevin, take a break. Say I can't watch this anymore. Walk out of there.
I agree. Yeah, I
Take a break.
should have taken a break a while ago.
Yep.
But I'm going to watch
No,
this back, I think,
and
and
yeah.
go, yep, should have taken a break.
And for those of you that come play on the stream or play on any stream, if player breaks are allotted, if you get down a couple games, take a break. You got to change something, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like the act of taking a break. We've all had that moment where you walk into a room and you have a plan, like you're up to something, but you walk through the doorway, you're like, why did I walk into this room? And that's because the doorway is such a symbol in your life of changing things that it resets your brain in a way where you're no longer thinking what you were thinking behind before you walked through the doorway. So that break helps you do that. It's just a little disruptor.
Right. And leave the room.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Kevin, you have an opportunity here.
Let's go, Kevin.
Yeah, now the biggest target zone is up there to the right of the two ball. Okay.
Yep, and he gets there.
He did get there, and with an angle that's going to make it real easy to get on the three.
Yep. And if you get right, you can maybe carry him off that 4 and that 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hit that one a little bit hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to bank it.
Yeah, not necessarily the worst thing to try right there. You got stuff tied up. If it goes in, well, you're down at that end of the table.
4's all weird anyway.
You're
You're going to take away that 10 when he has to kick into this. Unless he goes like the super softest kick ever.
It's there. Hit the right side of the 3. The cue ball can nestle behind that 7.
Yep.
And just roll up on it. Who just came in the front door?
Good question. Guess I should probably go look.
All right.
It was a special plant delivery.
Oh, okay.
From our neighbor, our wonderful, wonderful neighbor across the street.
Cool.
All right.
Ooh, came real close to making that. However, would have had no shot on the 6. So, gonna let Kevin shoot at this and try and get shape on that 6.
Okay, Kevin.
I think it's there. There's definitely
a
way.
Yep. That looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking beauty.
Yep. I can say Kevin shoots that speed real well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you
Okay.
what, watching this pool makes me want to play some.
Oh, well, we recently found out we either need 1,000 followers or 4,000 hours, watchable hours.
4,000?
You have to have one or the other.
Oh.
So we might be streaming a lot more. Just like you and me and our nightly matchups.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea to have
And
some. Although
also,
we've been doing so
hey,
much because
you
the
want to play a
weather's got
match?
nice.
We'll host you.
Yep.
Get at us.
Whoa, that's-
Oh,
Yeah, just kind of spun that right into the short rail. It
Yeah,
popped out of
just-
the corner.
rattled it out.
Yeah, we got to start scheduling for. Got some time for a few matches in May.
Oh, you know what started this weekend?
Um,
The ladies' tournament
oh, that's right. Yeah.
down at Babalu. It was our first stop.
Right. You know what else started?
What?
The Battle of the Beasts, Zach Zager's event down in
Oh,
Salem.
shit.
Yeah, so we got
If
some.
anybody's like co-watching some stuff,
Right. Let us know any.
let us
any,
know any juice goose
Yeah, any cool information you have of the Battle of the Beasts.
or the ladies' tournament.
Yeah, a lot going on.
Yeah. It's a great weekend for pool.
Mm-hmm.
And popcorn. Oh, just rejected out the side. Is that going to give him enough of a roll? It sure looks like it. Come on, Kevin, seal the deal. Seal the deal, get that point, get back in it.
Take your time on this shot. Just kind of get into your pre-shot routine. Slow it down just a little bit. You know, make sure you're getting right on that line correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping your head really still.
Easy.
And just tap it. Perfect.
Nice. Okay. Moneyball. Take a breath. Do what
Got
you
it.
do. Broke the curse. Okay. Hopefully that gives you, okay, yes, get out of your head. You can play pool. You can win. We've all been there, though.
Now it's a good time to take a break. I mean, it has been for a little bit now, but on the other hand, you just won a game. The curse has been broken. He's like, I don't want to stop now.
These guys are moving at a real good pace. I mean, we're only an hour and a half in, and they've played 13 games.
Yeah, they're playing speed pool.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. They're cooking with gas.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's roughly about 8-ish games an hour for 10 ball. That's pretty reasonable. Ooh, right in the
Ooh.
drink. Yeah, he's been breaking from the center, but his cue ball's been going to his left.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Oh, man, that scratch in the break was very painful. Yeah.
Yikes.
These guys have played each other a lot.
Take a break.
I've heard them, yep. I've heard them talk about that. So they're pretty familiar with how each other plays. So
Yep.
no hard feelings about that early. But yeah, gosh, that scratch on the break is painful.
Well, we've all been there. And when you're playing 9 or 10 ball, you know, there was one tournament that you played in sometime in Vegas. It was a 10 ball tournament, and it was years ago. And that maybe it was nationals the very first time I went,
Mm-hmm.
but it seemed like you scratched on the break and that it was over. And you had to like get that break dialed in because if you
Yeah.
scratched, you just had no chance.
Right.
Oh, look at where that 10 ball's sitting. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Becky, how you get into that as fast as possible?
Well,
Using the one right now.
fortunately for Kevin, all the balls in the early part of the rack are in the top side of the table, so you'd have to get short side shape on any of them to get at the 10. So he can probably get shape on the 2 from this 1, where he can get shape rolling forward to shoot the 3 into the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, 2 fast strokes, slow, and then lift, and twist, and shoot. Yep, see, that's what he's done a good job of doing that. Too early 10 balls to get on the hill. I think if I was playing 10 ball, I would say no early 10 balls. 9 balls, sure. That's the exciting part about 9 ball.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's not a rule in 10 ball. So,
Oh yeah, we have had a couple matches where people did make it a rule.
yeah, we have. But in BCA rules of 10
Right.
ball, that is totally allowed.
Right.
So, don't be knocking it. That's part of the game. Boom, make it 3.
Wow. Got to the hill with 2 early 10 balls.
3.
3
Yeah.
in the whole match.
I think.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah,
even
yeah.
4.
Wow.
Damn. For 9 and 10 ball, we got to add a early money ball
Right.
category.
That's a good, yep, for sure.
I'm going to write that on here because that'd be a fun thing to track because Juan has at least 3 that I know of, possibly 4. And I believe Kevin got an early 10 ball also. But you know how it works. You're watching pool and then everything starts running together
Yep.
and you can't remember anything.
Remember when we were watching pool earlier and we couldn't remember all of the pool we had watched before?
Oh my God, I hate it when they have
Oh, look at that. Stuck his cue ball pretty good.
Okay.
Nice shot. So, yeah, I'm seeing
Oh.
now a little bit more semblance of what he's trying to do on the break because he's starting to dial it in.
He's got a couple of pairs. Couple of
Yeah.
couples.
Yeah, 2 pairs. You know, decent hand of cards.
Jack high.
Ooh, tricky.
Oh.
Don't scratch. Oh, and the corner gets in the way.
Oh my God. That's so terrible.
Oh, yeah.
I would
don't-
hate to have this shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it either, to be honest with you. I think, he might be able to do some inside spin and twist it off the rail. Yep,
Okay.
there you go.
Nice one.
Yeah.
What if we instituted some like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire rules? Like you could phone a friend or have a squirrel take your shot instead. Just once though.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun, just to have somebody come in, step out of like a hidden door and be like, I'll take your shot.
Well, anyone who has played an APA out at the coast, they do a super fun tournament called Tournament of the Gods, where they have all kinds of wacky shit that happens.
Oh,
And it's so much fun. And it was such a highlight of my time. I only played 1 year of APA, but I went to to one of the coast events and had a blast. We could do
Ooh, he's
some
gonna get
wacky
some
thing
fortunate
like
roll.
that.
Yeah, that could be fun.
A real wacky Wednesday tournament.
Wild and Wacky Wednesday.
Did you ever read that Dr. Seuss book
No.
with like the shoe on the ceiling and
Oh, that sounds terrific.
all kinds of wacky stuff? And the kid just knew it was going to be a wacky Wednesday, and hilarity ensues.
Oh, nice. Hit it, left him distance. And slightly blocked by a 6-ball, perhaps. He might have an edge of it. And he's like, yep, I could cut it into the 10. You're down by 7 games. Why do you not try that? He may have called that. Oh, nope. He decided to disturb it so that Juan didn't have it.
Yep. Which at this point, yeah, you're gonna have to play defense on the 10 ball. This guy is like a shark in the water, just circling that 10, or like a killer whale, and the 10 ball's a shark, and it's looking to eat its liver out.
Shark liver.
That's been a real problem lately, I hear.
Whales eating shark livers.
Yeah, killer whales. And sharks aren't where they're supposed to be because of these killer whale pods.
So the human populations are getting too high on the beaches.
Exactly. There's no jaws happening at all.
Yeah. There needs to be balance to the system. Sharks aren't eating people. The people get to
skinny dipping, people. I hear that's how what lures jaws in.
wear condiment bathing suits.
Lady Gaga's meat bikini or meat dress. Okay.
Does it go by the 5?
I don't think so.
Well, you can roll it past the 5 and hide behind the 5, you know.
Right. Well,
You
that
also
it
come
does.
back and hide behind other stuff like that. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that was okay. This is a big old kick.
Kick like a mule.
One beautiful day, I was driving out in the country, the back way out to Battleground, and with my sister, and we saw a ring of horses on one of the first nice
Ooh.
spring days, and they were all running in a circle, kicking their back legs.
Well, speaking of kicking, he just did a really
I
nice
know.
Z kick.
That's what I was gonna say.
Wow.
That was magical,
like this ring of ponies?
like the ring of ponies that were out kicking around in the sun.
Oh, don't do that. That was really unfortunate roll for him. Nice carom in there to get shape on the 5 and then the 6 and the cue ball just... Sometimes the cue ball knows how to twist the knife, you know?
Okay, well, 5 balls away from wrapping it up. Make that 4. Okay. Make it 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was... See... That was where the lifting of the head, especially when using a bunch of spin like that, works against you. Because, yeah, by every measure, should have been out.
Okay, Kevin. Make it 5.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
All right, let's see how Juan hits the shot. Just gonna measure with the cue.
Big money ball.
It's a pretty good indication he's feeling a little bit of pressure.
Watch that scratch.
Oh, yeah.
Goonies never say die. Let's go, Kevin.
Right.
Not growing up around here, Jesse.
Uh-huh.
How important was Goonies in your childhood?
Oh, it was just as important, I feel like. We watched it all the time.
Oh.
Another hand flip. Double hand flip.
Oh, so many hand flips. Don't go in. Okay. Well, Lisa didn't scratch. What are we counting that as? 2 or 3?
That was 2, I think. 2 big hand flips.
Okay, this is like kind of a hard bank or a possible Z bank. It's not as easy as you think it is from this angle.
Oh, I don't think it's easy. Oh, no. Jumped the ball off the table. Oof.
Oh. So,
Hit that with a lot of top
that
outside
gets spotted,
spin.
ball in hand. They're calling that a win and racking. Oh my God.
Okay.
That was dramatic.
It
And
was.
I'm like, sorry, Juan. It was kind of fun.
Yep.
Sorry that that happened to you, buddy, but that was pretty wild.
Wilding it out on 10 ball. Yeah, I think if the 10 ball doesn't go down, you get ball in hand. But because it did go down, it's just you lose.
Oh.
I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right. I think that is the rule. Somebody fact check us, but I'm going with that is the rule. Okay.
Okay, got the 6 on the side.
Good break.
He's got some opportunities of things to hide behind here if he doesn't feel like getting all aggressive with a bank. Yep, that'll do.
I can never hear that without hearing pig at the end.
That'll do, pig. It's gonna call
Babe
it right
forever.
All right. The only problem with making this kick is it doesn't give you easy shape. Oh, and the 2 gets into it at the last moment.
That 2 getting into it. Like the little troublemaker it is.
I know. It's like, don't forget about me. It's like, but it's not your turn.
It's like a little sibling that you just can't shake. Your mom's like, you gotta take him with. And you're like, ugh.
I wouldn't let you sleep in my room if you were growing off of my ass.
Oh.
Yeah. He's hung it up for Kevin. However, this is kind of a weird reachy shot.
The old Ricci.
Oh, reachy. Oh, he did a
The
pretty good
old
job.
Christina Ricci shot.
Yep. He can make this and get shape on the 3.
Whoa.
The camera pulsates sometimes. It's a living thing.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No.
Oh. That was an interesting shot. All right, what's Juan going to do? Gonna try and miss the 9 ball. Look at that. Really
Yep.
got around that nicely.
Yeah, come around for that 3. Let's make
Make-
sure you don't end up on the rail here. Put enough on this. Or stop it. Perf.
Yep. I mean, as they say, don't play shape if you have it.
I'm taking that 5 into the side. Doesn't go past the 7, does it?
It doesn't look like it. Excuse me. Yeah, it's pretty thin cut, but going for it anyway, you know? I mean, why not? Just mind the scratch. You could come out of this looking pretty good. You can also come out of it
Totally.
in the pocket. Oh,
Yep.
man. All right. Well, the work's not over yet. Kevin's got to get shape on the 7 and then get back up
Okay.
table.
Okay. To get shape on that 7, where are you going? Because I feel like taking it to the side and following will give you easy shape.
Yeah, you can even pick which corner you want to shoot it
Exactly.
in. But you need to leave some angle on the 7 to get on the 9.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
That's why I
next,
think
is that
shooting it in the lower
you
right.
don't want to get straight on the 7 because you're also going to need to.
Yeah, he's going up here so he can
Okay,
shoot the 7
like
in the
it.
lower right.
That's where I'd probably go. Well,
Yeah. Okay, did a real good job. So
Yep.
now he just has to, with a good draw stroke, could draw it up in between the 9-10
Or I could use this
or center
rail
ball and use
and
the
bounce,
rail, like
but
you said.
you got to go before the pocket.
What? No.
After the pocket?
Yep, all day.
Miss the pocket?
Miss the pocket by a diamond. I mean, that works too. But
That's what I
see,
was thinking. Oh, he went a little bit far.
That's why you don't go before the pocket.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to go after the pocket
Okay,
so
well,
your cue
shame
ball
on
goes.
me.
Yeah, you got to do wall
And
sits
that's
after
why I
this match,
suck,
Stephanie.
everybody. Oh, I have to do wall sits.
Just kidding.
I'm in timeout. Oh. Is that another fat joke?
Oh my goodness.
That's how you turn it around, folks.
Oh, now who's sitting in the corner?
Exactly. Now you're doing wall sits.
You can hit this 9 thin. Play it safe. Leave the 9 over behind the 10. But that's not what Juan's doing. Just leaving the cue ball by the 10. Not an easy bank shot
because it doesn't naturally want to go on the
no,
side.
I mean,
this is a Z bank to the bottom right corner.
you can shorten this enough, but it involves a lot of inside spin at a slow speed.
Or that.
Oh.
Oh.
Didn't call it?
Are you kidding me? No, he
Oh, he
called it.
did, okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't take a shot like that and not call it.
We're up to 6-11.
That was clutch. What a nice bank.
Exquisite.
Yeah, Kevin gets a wizard chip for that one because,
Under the pressure. Oh, he's taking a break now.
yeah. Walk it
Nice.
off, man. Yeah. He's like, where do I go?
I
Yeah.
don't even know which door to go.
Yeah, I was like, go, let him out. Like, you're not locked in there.
What if he was? And
What
then
if
we just laugh.
What if we did lock people in there?
We got a PA
Like-
system in there that laughs at him.
Like Jigsaw.
Right.
You
Let's
was-
play a game.
Right? Would you like to play a game?
Yeah, it's called pool. Just hit the balls in the pocket.
Yeah, but the twist is no bathroom breaks.
Ooh.
It'd
Yeah.
be like Sims when you take away all the doors, and then
And super glue has been involved.
and the Sims just pee themselves to death.
Or they explode because of super glue.
They die of embarrassment
Oh, do
from
they?
peeing themselves to death.
Oh.
You clearly have never played Sims.
I mean, I played Sim
It's
City.
more of a girl game, I guess, but
Oh.
it's for everyone.
You just you make fake people piss themselves to death.
Well, I mean, if you're a
Sounds like a
psychopath
great
like my
game.
daughter, she used to kill Sims all the time in every imaginable way. I just liked it to build houses.
Yep. All right, everybody. Tonight.
Saturday, Saturday, Saturday.
Yep. Go play in some 9-ball if you're in the Vancouver area. Sign up start at 6 p.m. at the Silver Star Saloon. Just across the river from Portland, Oregon. Just down the hill from like Olympia. It's not really a hill. It's more like a forest, but
Gotcha.
yep. So come on out.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, Kevin's spirits have got to be lifted at least a little bit. I mean,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
doubled his games from when it seemed like he
Was gonna.
was was at was on the edge.
Yep.
And back to his break.
Oh yeah. What's this? He's gonna drink some power beverage. Glub, 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 glub.
It's a
Glub,
fifth
glub,
of
glub,
whiskey.
glub, glub.
Just kidding.
Right. Just straight mouthwash.
Oh,
So fresh and so clean.
no.
All right. From the center, cue ball's going over to the left side of the table. Yep.
So it does.
Yep.
Boom. Oh, gets a couple to drop.
And he does a half a hand flip.
But he can see that 3. Which, oh, no. There's the 1 ball on the table. Sorry, I saw the 2 go in. 1 ball is down there that you...
Yeah, it doesn't exactly look like a constellation. It's like a constellation that got blown apart. Yeah, he might even only have a piece of the 1 ball he can hit.
Give me an end view.
Yeah, look, it's hidden.
Oh.
Ooh, so he's gonna roll out here.
That's way tougher.
Yeah. He could roll out over
I would
there
just-
to the left of the 8. You know, leave him a lot of distance.
You leave him like a bank into the 10 for the win?
No.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna roll over here and let him see it. And say, let's see you try and hide the ball from me at this range,
And I'm going to
Juan.
bank at that 10 all day.
He's going to call the 7.
Okay, then it's not terrible either.
Oh, the carom.
Called the carom.
It went behind
Okay.
it.
Where's that 1 ball going to land? Totally effed.
Wow. Yeah, well, he's got ball in hand, so you just shoot this 1 and stick the cue ball behind the 7. You could even, get a nice ball in hand out of this.
Yep.
Yep, nice.
Perfect.
Okay. I think he came up the long rail a little further, so I think that gives him a possible 2-rail escape here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whereas you keep it down there on the short rail, you're blocked from that by the 10-6. But I'm not saying that this is a bad safe at all. It's tricky, but those are just the kind of little nitpicky things I learned about safes when training with the ICA training system.
Yeah, this is super tricky.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you got a 1-rail kick in between the 9-3 off the left-hand short rail, but you got to reach for it, and hitting the rail with a sliding cue ball makes it want to shorten up. Okay, I think he's going to go wide. Oh, he's going to go off the
He's
table.
going to go.
Real wide.
Yeah, so wide. It's across the street.
Yeah, like, come on, Juan.
Well, fortunately, both of those have gone away from the uranium glass.
Well, yeah, but towards windows. We're going to have to put
Hey, you guys, if you're
metal screens
gonna
over the
jump
windows.
off the table, there's only one direction you can go.
Yeah.
And that's towards the paintings.
Yeah, we'll just have a catcher's mitt in the room.
No, we have two over by the fireplace.
Oh, those chairs, yeah.
Ever since you said that,
They look like mitts.
they look like catcher's mitt
Yeah.
for your butt.
Yeah, those chairs over there.
Super comfy, though.
Uh-huh. It's just a catcher's mitt for
And
a
they
butt.
spin. All right, Kevin, let's go. Okay, nice.
I think
No, don't get too close.
Do you think he was trying to
Ah,
leave himself for the 6-10 combo?
Yes,
mean,
of course.
Yeah.
And that is out.
But the bank is on. Nice.
Damn, dude. Kevin, your bank game is strong. You've been looking good on your banks all day.
Nice.
Real nice. Pop out, leave. This is looking great. Except for, that camera that went blurry is not looking so great.
Hey, it's breaking its little electronic heart to satisfy us, okay?
I'm about to break its electronic legs. We expect perfection around here.
Ooh.
And Kevin showing great promise.
Yeah. Yeah, well, this is a great example of that saying, the two toughest games to win are the first and the last. Because Juan's probably thinking, I just need one game. And Kevin's won like 3 on the trot. 4 maybe? It was 11-3, right? 11-4.
11-4.
Okay. Still. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, every time he's winning the game and holding Juan off from winning the match,
Yeah.
Juan's just
That
gonna get a
confidence
little-
is going down and his is going up.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's definitely been a momentum change, but we'll see how long it goes and how much it has.
But look, Kevin is smiling.
Yeah.
Room looks good.
Yeah, we got some sunshine.
Yep. We are broadcasting from beautiful Vancouver, Washington, in southern Washington,
Mm-hmm.
from our home, the
Yep.
Dominant Beast Arena.
Where, yeah, 2 beasts enter, but only one of them is Dominant Beast. All right, cue ball going to the left side of the table. Oh, it didn't go that way as much, but it did come backwards. With a
Okay, good
great
look
shape
at that
on the one, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 is by the corner or by the side.
Yeah, it's not really got too much that can go at it, though. There's nothing really in close range. The real issue.
If he can get a good on the right side of that 3, to the
But-
left side of that 3.
I agree, but he's kind of flat on this 1, so getting shape on the 2 is going to be real difficult. And
Easy, just roll out.
Yeah, he's kind of looking at it because he goes forwards, right, and comes, doubles that corner. That 7 ball becomes a real big issue if you come too close to center of the table. He'd really like to have his cue ball somewhere down over by the 5, maybe.
Is he calling the 10 right now?
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him for going at it, as a two-way shot. If he feels like he has the angle to send the one at the two. Oh, or the cue ball.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, all right.
You know what? You got to try it.
He did, and
Good for you, Kevin.
Wow.
Well, I like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he's going to spin the ball around, the two strokes.
Like, what do you got to lose?
Then the head lift, the head turn, and the stroke.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I thought it was going in.
Let's see if he's playing the safe with the cue ball over here.
No, I think he was going for that.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe a bit of a two-way.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's worked out. I think we're going to see Kevin go 2 rails behind the 6-3. Yeah, and he's kind of got to hit it. Nope, he's going 2 rails that way. Yeah, I like 2 rails because you come behind it and then you can have some good things happen.
Like that.
Good thing.
Oh, I think you can see an edge. Confirm. He saw an edge.
Okay, well, that way you didn't get totally stuck behind anything because following it with inside and whatnot, it could have been going right at the 4.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking the same thing. Is you really just didn't want that cue ball to move too much. There he goes again.
Ooh.
There he goes again.
Well, he didn't call it.
Oh, making a great bank. Not calling it.
Well, let's see how Juan plans to get on this 5. He can roll up center table and have a bank. Or he could just float this in and take a cut down the rail. Crashing into it is also an option.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a giant grilled cheese shaped window to be on the 5. So he's just going to make this in the side and follow it. You can also make it in the side and draw it into the bottom rail and back out.
Where's this grilled cheese you're talking about?
This whole triangle.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, he did it. Nice.
Okay, well, I mean, you're talking about half a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
I was like imagining
The whole sandwich,
well,
and you're like,
and
well.
from the side view, you know what I'm saying? Like more of like a rectangle.
Oh, okay. A profile
You're
of a
talking,
grilled cheese.
You're talking about a cut the correct way
The
and overhead of a half.
Let's call it bird's eye view.
Okay, there you go.
Ooh, there you go. Stuck it for the 6. He's drifting away from the 7, so he's trying to figure out how he needs to manipulate that ball. What can he do most reliably to not only get shape, but make the shot? Yeah, it's kind of a funny angle. He might follow it with a bunch of inside.
Yeah, it kind of looks like
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
he's
yeah.
going for.
Okay. Well, he's going to have a look at it. It's a long-range shot with a scratch potential.
Ooh. And really, what you got to do is be precise and you stop.
Yeah, he can. It looks like he's going to roll forward. Yeah. Ooh, look at this. Kind of play that same
Oof.
shot again, and I think he has a chance to make it at
Okay.
11-8.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, the pressure's on him, because
Now you got to shoot the X the other way.
yeah, you got to shoot this shot. And if you miss it, he's not going to put a lot of speed on this, which means if it doesn't go in, it might be curtains. And he knows it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Pressure's on.
Real similar to last shot. Just got to roll it in. Here we go.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh.
Made it weird.
Okay, made it weird.
Oh,
But is he going to win on an early 10 ball?
Just like
That would be very fitting for this match.
You
right?
call it. I guess he's going to call it,
Well, why not?
Yeah, I mean, he could also play the tiki off the backside.
Okay.
Would make the 9.
Kevin,
Oh,
you're
Kevin,
still
Kevin,
alive,
Kevin.
Kevin. Seal the deal on this game. Make that score closer.
How does it go? Kevin, fo 7, V5.
Banana fan of faux Evan.
Oh.
Don't you know how to play the name game?
I forgot a little bit of it about it.
Mm. Was that a banana reference because of how looking like a dad got you ready for school deer today?
Oh, the monkey necklace?
Nice. Out, Kevin.
Oh, creeping on back.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying is, you tell me what's happening here. Like,
Just being chill. Monkeying around.
Grandma at Mardi Gras. Kevin, still alive, clawing back, winning games.
Yep. I like it.
He's won at least like 4 or 5 now.
For real.
Momentum swing.
Yeah, at the very least. Can he keep it going for the distance?
Is he going for speed?
Okay, made a ball. The 9 ball is down. The 1 ball, you could shoot it into the 4.
Yep.
Maybe it would sneak by the 4. I don't know if it'll sneak by
No.
the 2.
I would absolutely be going for that 4.
Tricky shot, tree topped over the thing.
Yep.
Now coming
That's a shot,
back,
though.
coming back when your opponent on the hill, I kind of can make you into a percentage player, or force you into playing percentages, because every shot matters so much. You could sell out the match on everything. So every single shot, you got to think, well, am I more likely to do this or do this? Okay,
Perfect.
hit the 2. That's
Nice.
real rosy.
Real nice. Oh,
Didn't call it.
didn't call it.
Whoa, gonna wish you
Plot
did.
twist. Shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I should have called it.
Sorry, I was calling it for you.
Ooh, that was real graceful. A little flat on this too. We're gonna see some
Yeah.
cue ball manipulation here.
And you know Juan is just like, let's go.
Yep. Loves to
Oh,
manipulate.
watch that side.
Oh, watch that 5 ball.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, got a lot of good action out of that ball, but it was like action without a purpose. Sort of, you know. I'm just going to muscle out of this situation, but
Well, he knew where his cue ball was going. I think he just put a little too much on it.
oh,
Oh.
no rail, but man,
Oh.
another
He almost got it, got that rail, though.
for what would have been the second interesting Z-bank shot of the night for him.
That was like a
And by night, I
Adam
mean,
Sandler trying to write a cursive Z in Billy Madison. He's like, you know. It wasn't quite a Z.
all right, easy shape on the 5.
It's like an M bank.
Get to roll forward for shape on the 6. Kind of overrolled that just a little bit.
It's okay.
Yep, and tap the table, say, no, I really.
What? Or is he banking it?
No, he's not banking it.
He better not bank it.
No, he just didn't want to roll so far so that he
Oh,
could
I
roll
see,
past
I
that
see.
upper side pocket.
Table tapping.
Yeah, so he's like, I got to go across the
Okay,
table
slow
now.
down, slow down.
Yep, I rolled a little
5 in a
far
row,
again.
Ed. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because he was at 3, and then he broke the 3 curse. And was
Mhm.
1 on the hill already at that point? Or was
It
he
was
at
close.
10 when he got that first
I don't know. Kevin's
game?
won like 4 in a row.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Right.
Ed says 5 in a row.
Well, yeah, I believe it then.
I believe it too.
Just got to finesse this with some inside.
Cool, cool,
Okay,
cool.
All right, all right. Go back and forth across the table.
Yep.
Oh, doesn't like it, but he's smart to take a breather and go walk over to the table.
Yeah.
You
Take
know,
your
take a little
time.
stroll. Reapproach it like you just got back from the table after not being. Oh, and he hung it and did a spin around.
Oh.
Oh, he did a tornado.
I don't know, kind of like looked like a Zoolander to me.
Oh,
Because he didn't turn left. He turned right and then right again.
okay. Yep, thin the 7, come up the rail, get close to your work. What if it just drifted and he was nipple hooked? That would be just silly.
But he isn't.
No.
And this could be curtains.
And that's it.
And that,
Is
ladies
the
and
match.
gentlemen, is the match. Juan takes this one. Nice shooting. All right. Well, let's go see if Juan would like to share some thoughts. Here, you got this of my little tallies. You can discuss. And thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Stick around for the post-match interviews. And
Okay, yeah. we
make
got
sure to
one
like
here.
and subscribe.
Oh, there it is. The like and subscribe. See if we can't get some Juan in here.
Coming into the booth first. Kevin, we'd love to have you after if you would like to share some thoughts. Great friggin' run coming back.
What's up, Juan? Hi there. Come on in and tell us a little bit about the match. Did you start out feeling pretty comfortable, or how did it go for you from the beginning?
Nervous at the beginning, though.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you not? Yeah, you hadn't played on a stream before, like intentionally, right?
No, that's
Okay.
my first time. But I played at Legends, which is I had the chance to be on that TV table.
Mm-hmm.
It's nerve-wracking still.
Yeah, just the invisible audience, as I call it. It's yeah, it's a different type of pressure, but
Yeah.
then it seemed I
I shake. I can feel it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, you know.
Well, that's cool. Like I think it's good to put yourself in those conditions, get yourself used to being a little nervous and playing on your nerves a little bit, and then still doing well regardless. Like, it takes practice to use that for your advantage,
Exactly.
But yeah, and then I also noticed it took a minute for you to get your break under control, but then it started to get a lot more effective.
Mm-hmm.
So that worked out pretty well. And I
guess
noticed.
I got lucky.
Well, I also noticed you spin the ball around the table really
bank
well.
Could have,
Right.
that could have been it. I just hit it too strong.
Mm.
It jumped out of the
Oh,
the
yeah,
table.
yeah. That was really cool. But, I mean, it was unfortunate it popped off the table. But it was a powerful shot. But, yeah, I was noticing the way you spin the ball around the table a lot. Did you start playing in the Philippines?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
when
'cause
I was 20-something.
Because that seems to be a pretty common thing amongst people that learn to play in the Philippines is spinning the ball around the table.
I just got used to it, and I can't help it.
Right.
Every time I need to spin it,
Right,
That's why they kept on telling me, no, you don't have to unless you have to.
right. But it's a useful skill, and if you can do it well, there's a lot of players from the Philippines that do it really well. Roberto
Yes,
Gomez.
because that's what they do all the single day.
Yeah, Jeff DeLuna. He comes to mind as somebody who spins the ball.
Oh, the bull. Yeah, Jeff the
yeah.
Bull Luna, yeah.
His
great.
backspin is really interesting. He's just so good at spinning around the table. You can't blame him for doing it,
He got famous on that break that he did long time ago, maybe back in 2008, and 3 balls left
Oh, right.
on
Yeah.
the table.
Yeah, Pagulayan had one of those back in like the late 90s where he made
Yeah,
6
I
balls
saw that one too.
and then he missed the getting shape on the ball, his second shot. That was silly, but yeah. Yeah, great
All
match.
in all, I got lucky.
Wow. Well, it
That's-
was certainly a
that's
pleasure to
average,
watch you shoot. Definitely got a lot of grace and ability to move around the table, interestingly. So, yeah, good shooting.
Thank you
And,
for having us.
Absolutely. Come back anytime.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's see if we can get some Kevin in here.
All right. Shout out to Mr. Bill Armstrong
Oh,
and to all the salsaleros out there. Salsal pa more.
oh, wonderful. Nice.
Yeah, it's a Filipino thing. Like, keep practicing.
Right.
You can do it.
Awesome. Well, good shooting.
Thank you so
Like-
much. I appreciate
like-
it.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, Kevin, you come on in.
Sweet. If he wants to. Is he
He's
coming in?
down for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah. Come, have a seat.
Yeah, tell us how the
Come on
match
in.
was for you and what was
Camera's right there.
how did it feel to be, come back like that?
Well, I just couldn't get the speed down at the beginning, and
Okay.
then my scratches killed me.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I'd make a nice bank on it, then I'd scratch a couple times, and so when I was up 3-1, I go, okay, things are going good, and then all of a sudden, and when I got down, God, what was it? It was 11-4, I think.
Yeah.
And would I end up with 9?
It was.
I think it was 9, but anyway, I just on that I just said, well, just go one shot at a time, and I was fortunate. My bakes usually don't work.
Oh.
That's not
Yeah,
my strong point. My cuts are the strong point, and then that was opposite today. So
Okay, yeah, we noticed. Yeah, you're banking
You
pretty
know,
well.
Juan played a great match. I mean, he came back. He was down 3-1, which is that much, but then he came back and just had like 8 in a row, 9 in a row, or something like that.
Right.
Yeah. So I just said take one game at a time.
Well, with a race to 12, you're going to have some momentum changes,
Yeah.
and especially winter break. Yeah, somebody's going to go for a little string, and then, somebody else is going to go for a spell. And
Yep. And then
Yeah.
unfortunately, when I broke that one, it was 1 in the 10. Like, oh my.
Oh, right. Yeah, when he scratched on that break,
When
he had
I
the
scratched.
110. Yep.
Yeah. And I
Just
go,
like, oh, man, that extra hurts.
And that was the 11th. I go, oh well. Well, it was fun though. I appreciate
Right.
you letting us play. And it was a lot of
Absolutely. We'll
fun.
come back another time, play
You know,
another match. You're always
yeah.
welcome over here.
I appreciate
Maybe
that.
come
Cool.
back for a Banks ring game.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It was
Absolutely.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. Good shooting. Nice comeback.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody, on a nice Saturday afternoon.
Yep, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
We sure had a good time.
Yep. Make sure to like and subscribe.
And
Tell somebody about it. come get on the stream.
And look at those eagles.
Oh.
It's snowing on them baby eagles.
Oh no.
They're going to be just fine. They're covered in 7 layers of feathers. All right. With that being said,
Okay, well, and on that note,
have a